Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, I'm not sure that last game was a completely fair test, because I think my opponent was playing insane. But I feel like the deck was very good. Except for Soul of the Forest. That thing can kiss my ass. Like, what the hell was it up against that I chose Soul of the Forest? Already angry it passed me. It was like, oh, it'll be interesting. We'll see what it does. But it's so not common circumstances where it's going to do anything more than, like, I guess you can get two 2/2s out of it fairly reliably.
I must protect the wild.
But it's only worth it. It's only like a good card if you're getting more than that. And even then, it's kind of dubious. Okay, you're expensive. You guys can stay, I guess. Although I always get I always never play the Voodoo Doctor when I get him early on, because I want to save him and gain 2 life later. But Priest is a little bit different, because the Priest can't... Part of the reason that he always gets clocked in my hand is that I think they're going to kill him. Well, against a Priest, a 2/1 is the same as a 2/2. You know, it doesn't really matter. They're going to spend the same amount of effort to kill it, unless he has a Northshire Cleric in his starting hand, in which case, screw him. Stupid Arena Northshire Cleric. It's starting to look like not, because he hasn't done it yet. Yay! I run into that a lot, and it's annoying. It's tempted to bounce him and do that, but it's not really helpful. Might as well gain an armor and keep this as a surprise in my pocket, just in case. Your options for killing this aren't any better with 2 mana than it was with 1. What are you going to do, play a bluegill and trade? That's a waste of everyone's time. Although it may still be to your benefit because you're thinking of stalling, but then I'm a druid, and fat arena druids kind of like stalling too. You work well with Savage Roar, but I don't think that's the plan right this second. I am going to play you anyway, though, even though it'd be more mana efficient to play him. Because I foresee a future where my opponent plays something, and then I play him, and a bunch of these guys trade, and he becomes large. A man can dream. Or, technically, I could just Savage Roar and hit for 13 damage right now. But that would be kind of silly, so we won't be doing that one. Priest has a coin and hasn't used it yet, so if I bounce him and then replay him to get even more junk, my guys are just going to get Holy Nova'd. And what's interesting is, if I play this, he can survive the Holy Nova if it goes coin Holy Nova. So I guess I'm going to play him, and we'll find out what horribleness is in store for me. Coin Holy Nova would now turn him into a giant monster with 1 health. No, not that giant. 5. Okay, that's different. Circle of Healing. Much more annoying. I mean, yes, I can Kung Fu her, and that's all good, but meh. I would have been happier if I had saved my ghouls. It's so hard to not push the advantage, though. Even when you know something bad is going to happen, the problem is, if you don't push the advantage at all, then you're leaving your opponent more time to turn things around.
Ready, sir.
So it's tricky. So my choices are, I could swipe him, which would be kind of awesome, and then hit for 3, and then Kung Fu this guy. Actually, that clears the board. So as much as I wanted to play this and try and argue that one out, no, it can't be better than swipe him, Kung Fu him, and hit for 3. Because that leaves nothing on the board.
For the wild. Challenge accepted.
Not really rushing him down anymore, though. I don't have that army thing going. Where I was very, like, if I still had 4 guys out, Savage Roar, that's plus 10 damage. Blah. Because, of course, it buffs yourself. Which is why it's actually a pretty friggin' awesome card. That's annoying because he's just too big. If he was a Senjin, I could bite, shapeshift, and kill him. But no, he has to be 1 hit point more. Savage Roar, Kung Fu. That's really not of value.
I wonder.
No. You could play him, Kung Fu, it's pretty sad. No, I think what we're doing is just this, and not even attack. Make you use your attack if you want to do that. Of course, the drawback is if he has Shadow Madness, but it's an epic card, and this is the arena, and you better not have the Shadow Madness. It wouldn't be quite enough anyway. It'd be like, take this, hit him, this guy dies, but he still has 4 health left. This wouldn't be enough. That's how it worked out. I suppose that is predictable. You're not my friend. Healing yourself, not him. That's going to make life easier, I think. Really, you're not, like, killing him. Interesting. Also interesting. I'm glad I used his, like, death on that. Now, I have the option still of bite, shapeshift. That's 6 mana. No, wait. He didn't take... I thought he was going to take damage from something. I don't know why.
What to do?
But no, he just, like, attacked me. So that's actually no different than it was before. Boy, this is actually a decent combo there. Could use this and him and kill that, and then play him. That's not really that spectacular. You know what? I'm gonna do the same dumbass play as last turn. Boom, and on attack. Oops. He's even got the taunts. You can just soften him up. So, you got another giant death thing. Shadow Word Death. Big Game Hunter. Or are you just really sad that you blew up my ogre? Damn it! I hate you. Would you please cooperate in some fashion with my plans?
Get behind me.
You're just not cooperating at all. So I can bite and kill him. I'm still left with this piece of crap. I may have to waste my surprise damage to get rid of it, because there's just like this, and bite him. There's just so much crap. That's 7 mana, leaving me with 2, so I can't even innervate this guy out. Awesome. Friggin' awesome. Now, also, I could play him and Savage Roar, which seems like a horrible waste, but what would that get me? You would do 5. You would do 1,000,000. 6. So you could one-shot that thing. You could one-shot him, then I could kill that, and that would clear the board, while still having my bite and my knight. Strange, unintentional rhyming consequences. Okay, we'll do this. I don't like this play. Using so much badness, but... Actually, it does leave me enough mana to innervate him out, so that's not too bad.
Challenge accepted. For the wild. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So he has max mana now, a little earlier than planned. I don't know how much difference that's going to make. I did kill his army, but he has 1,000,000 cards and I don't. Just, That 3/6 just thwarted me so hard. If it was like the better creature, the Senjin, it would have cost him less and had only one less hit point, I would have been fine. Okay, you do that, Mad Bomber, that's fine. As far as I can tell, he accomplished actually nothing. Oh, okay, I guess he's softened him up so that he can be killed by this now. Or this. Or both. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those both sort of deals.
Truth is my shield.
Game lag thing.
I can't do that.
You wanna bet? Delag me, you piece of crap. Some of my things would like to attack now. Bite me. Don't disconnect me here. This game was not going great, but it was far from over. Did you really run out my turn? Give me my turn back. It is the enemy turn. What the hell is going on? Like, my opponent shows is unknown. That is awesome. I show is unknown.
Time waits for no one.
That worked? That was a misclick, you piece of shit!
Is my shield.
Oh my god.
Battle!
Guess I'm gonna take some damage.
Wild.
In hindsight, that misclick may have actually been a better move, saving my bite. But I don't care. That was idiotic. Holy crap. And it's still like it doesn't know who's who, but like my opponent appears to be there, so. Oh, the silence? Am I just dead? Friggin' close to dead. Well, this was one of the more annoying games ever. Fun fact, if I hadn't done it the misclick way, if I'd done it with bite, I would have had more hit points. Yeah. I would, because the bite, instead of taking like 4 damage minus the 1 armor, I would have taken 4 damage minus the 4 armor. And I would have had a 2/1 left to hit my opponent. Not that that helped particularly, but... Ugh. Fantastic. That is some stupid, stupid crap. I was probably going to lose that game anyway, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating because it was not like a game over situation. Actually, knowing he had the Mind Blast, it's unlikely I could have recovered. That was idiotic. Okay, so that was my one loss. I need to get a win here. While I'm on tilt. Yeah, knowing he had the Mind Blast, it's much less likely I could have recovered. The fact that he had the silence for me was pretty harsh. But, and he got both of those, like, Shadow Word Deaths. I don't know how many he had. Maybe he had 5. I doubt it. I don't think anyone would grab 5 Shadow Word Deaths, because
Your soul shall
it might just not come up. But
I must protect
Warlock could be rough. This is actually not a bad curve. I'm wondering if I should keep the bite, but I'm tempted to get rid of the bite and hope for something cheaper. Now, let's give it a shot. Can only get worse. Swipe is better than bite.
Job's done.
I mean, it's very situational whether having it at this stage of the game will be better or not, but it is a better card. Okay, you do that. You do that, and I'll do this.
It's time for a little blood.
He's big enough that Mortal Coil won't do it. You'd have to use the 2 damage one. Or coin out a Shadow Blast thingy. Bolt. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I wish I could coin out a swipe. It's actually kind of supremely annoying, actually. I could kill that, but this guy's not big enough to get him. I could flip this, and it would still be alive, and it would be a 4-1. It would definitely kill one of my things. Not much I can do to get around it. I guess I'm going to play him. And do this. Pretty obvious move. And now at least there's only a 50-50 chance. Or actually, no, it was only a 1 in 3 chance that he would kill this guy. I mean, lots of bad stuff's going to happen now. Now he can just, like, Mortal Coil this, and that would be one of those really, really good plays. That's a perfectly good effective play, but it's not quite as irritating because you're not drawing a card from it. Although you did get to use a really crappy card, so that counts for something, I guess. One of your garbage cards that you were stuck with, unless you thought it was a good card, in which case you were wrong. That might come in handy at some point. Now, I could flip this and then Kung Fu it, taking 4 damage, basically. And I'd be left with a 2-2 and 2 health on this guy. Or he can just kill it. So it seemed like the less silly alternative. I mean, I could also swipe it, but I'm saving that, I think. Since I have so many other options for dealing with this. I don't have quite enough mana to Wolf Rider and Kung Fu it, or Wolf Rider and the Alchemy yet. I want to hit him for 5. I don't want to let him just kill this with, like, the next stupid, like, the Elven Archer thing or whatever, but I don't know. It's tough. I would put him out first and do it if it was a trade, but it's not even a trade. It's like, This does have to die, though. That's not optional. Maybe I'm better off taking the damage from killing it and then inflicting the damage. Because then I'll have the stuff out. I'm going to try that.
Love my new wrist.
This is a pretty silly sort of move. Just to keep 1 hit point on... Well, it's not just to keep 1 hit point. If it was just the 1 hit point on the guy, I would have just, like, done that. But it's also because I can hit him for 5. Whereas, if he just killed that, that increases the chances that he'll never get to go over there and fulfill his mission of hitting people for 5. So I have successfully trolled my opponent at least a little bit. Now, this would be a good time for a Hellfire. He has slightly less health than me, but we're both high enough that that's not an issue. Hellfire, it is not. Wow, it's a Suicide Imp. I love you, Suicide Imp. When you're not mine, you're kind of funny. Now, I have so many choices. So many choices. I could play him, trade this, draw a card, but then this guy would get a chance to kill him, and that's no good at all. I wish I had 1 more mana, because then I could swipe him and just Kung Fu this guy. But no, I'm going to have to swipe this guy, so the swipe's only going to do 1 damage to him. It'll still clear his forces, and it'll hit him for 1 billion. So I'm okay with this. Well, you drew a card. Mission accomplished. You're going to draw fewer cards now that you're at 12 health. Unless you have a whole lot of life gain. Watch him play 5 troll guys that he shield him to. That would be pretty impressive. It'd be friggin' bizarre, but it'd be pretty impressive. Nope, he's going to discard some stuff and do whatever, and that's okay. I am always 1 mana short of what I wanted to do. It is 1,000,000% of the time. Because I would love to play him, Wolf Rider, kill her with the Wolf Rider, and then draw a card. And I can't do that. It's impossible. So I could Shattered Sun him, then trade him. You know what, he's low in health. I shouldn't have to do the trading. He should have to do all the trading because he's got no health and I have lots of health. And that is the way of the world. So you know what? I can save this guy as a surprise. Either way, you're not going to kill me right now. Let's just deliver some beatings. Like crazy beatings.
Taste my steel.
Don't push me.
Now, he could hit me for 4 in Hellfire, and that would be pretty damn impressive.
What we do.
Okay. That's fairly annoying, but I think you're still going to have to kill this guy. Your health is low. Really? Interesting. Savage Roar. That should mean I just win, right? I don't have enough to do that and play him because I'm perpetually 1 mana short. 1 mana short. But Savage Roar, I use one of these guys to kill him. No, she'll die too. That's not ideal. Then I'm only hitting with 5, 6, 7. It's still enough. Oh yeah, I forgot the 2 damage there. Extra super bonus. I forgot that he took damage from the Abomination as well. Alright, well I have got my traditional 2-in-1 arena squad. You know that phase that every single run goes through, and I gotta stop mentioning it because I'm becoming repetitive, but it's so true. Very few of my arena runs do not seem to go through this phase. The matchmaking will hand me one opponent who will beat me by this point, or I will... The combination of matchmaking and my own general failure or problems with my deck, but usually I pick well enough and play well enough that I can win I can win 2 of the first 3 games. One of them is usually super easy from matchmaking, and then I'll earn the other one or something. But anyhow, we're back to 2-in-1, and we're going to see how far I can really get, because this does seem like a pretty balanced, serious arena druid next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button, and check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.